This is the best I have sounded and felt in 3 days. It's awful when I can't use my voice like I usually can, like I want to be able to, and like the kids and my husband expect. What's worse is when I get sick like that, and I have these times. Sickness just makes the myasthenia so much worse. And it becomes a systemic pain and exhaustion, and I can barely breathe, but not in a way you can likely understand, because you feel like you're taking short gasping breaths, or like panic breathing, but you try to calm down and breathe through it, and you can't, because your diaphragm muscle is literally not working enough to help push your lungs in and out. It's been a hellish 3 days. I thought I would end up in the hospital in crisis, and thank the good Lord I didn't. Thank God. And I just try to hang on and pay attention to God. And it's so hard. It feels selfish and weird when everything comes back to Mommy's sick and this disease. And so that's been happening more and more in the last few days, where everything comes back to, oh no, Mommy can't. Mommy's muscles for that aren't working. Mommy can't read the book. Nobody can understand me. I at many times wasn't even able to make noises, much less noises that seemed like words. My hands, my legs, my everything was not working. And I was sitting there on the edge of death in my own mind. I just cried and prayed and told God I knew it was up to Him. At one point, my kids were asleep and my husband was working on his book in the other room. And I just cried and said, God, I know you have a plan here. Even if you take me out of this world, away from my kids, I know you have a plan here. I believe in you, I trust you, I'm leaving it with you. And it was an act of faith, but faith in desperation. I have faith because I've seen God living up to His promises time after time after time. I've very often in my life been accused of having faith like it's a talent I have. You know, people always say, oh, well, I don't have faith like you have. Or I couldn't do that kind of a thing. I don't have faith because I'm good at it. I'm not very good at putting my faith in anyone else or in things of this world. I am only good at putting my faith in God because He lives up to every single promise. Every promise in the Bible, everything He has ever promised, He has accomplished. I have faith in God because everything that my faith through the Bible told me would happen in my life has happened. Every time I've relied on Him instead of myself, I've come through it, I've been okay. Every time I've trusted in His plan over mine, things have come out better. Every time I've given something to him, he's taken care of it and improved it. And so now, when I am so often at the point where there is no fight left in me at all, and barely any faith, and there's certainly nowhere to run, all I can do is give it back to him again and again and again. And I remind myself of those promises, and I remind myself that even should I die, even if I leave this world way earlier than I want to, even if I am never healed, and my poor kids have to live the rest of their lives with me like this, saying, no, mommy can't, no, I need to rest, no, we have to stay home, I wish I could, honey. Even if all or any of that should happen, I will know in the end that if I make it to that place, to death, with my faith intact, my tattered thread, that was worth it, because that will be working for God's plan for me. My daughter today thought that I was crying because I had to make them dinner. And I had to explain that I wish I could make them dinner more often. I wish I could make them better dinners. That I don't cry because I have to take care of them. I cry because I wish I could take care of them better. And you know, I know God counts those tears as prayers. I know my God can hear me even when I sound like this, and understand me even when I cannot speak. And I know that He's with me every hellish, frustrating, awful minute of this disease. And I know that it was not my fault. I didn't make this happen. I do not have to fight it. I know that God will fight this battle for me, because it's bigger than me, and I didn't bring it on, and I've got no control over it. So I keep giving it back to the only thing in the entire universe who does have and can have control over it. I hope you bore with me through this. Please read the transcript I will write as soon as I can. May the Lord be with you today as well.